Erica, thank you. Well, with those cold temperatures headed our way, imagine having no heat. The News 8 investigators are taking an in-depth look tonight at how one city tackles the issue of dangerous living conditions.
Our chief investigator, David Iversen, looking at issues in the growing rental population across New Haven.
Finally, Terrence Peterson has found a home.
It felt convenient, it's clean, reasonable.
No more sleeping on the streets and no more staying in shelters, although some nights Peterson says he can't tell the difference.
Right now I feel like I'm in a shelter.
Just a few weeks into his stay at this Greenwich Avenue house turned apartments, he discovered a dirty secret.
It's cold in here.
And no working heat to help fight that cold. On this night, it's brisk but not freezing. Peterson has found a solution, one he'll admit is a terrible one.
When I get cold, I get up and I cut the oven on.
When calls to his landlord went nowhere, Peterson decided to use the only heat source around, the gas stove. We got a hold of the now former landlord by phone. He says the city of New Haven knew about the lack of heat and let it slide.
The guy mentioned that as long as it's not 55 degrees consecutively, you're all set.
The city has a different version of events, says the man in charge of housing enforcement, Rafael Ramos.
I do know that after his complaint here, it was shortly taken care of in a matter of days.
Like all of the rental complaints in New Haven, it comes to Ramos's desk. The serious ones,
No heat, trash, no heat, interior mice,
are a near daily occurrence. In fact, News 8 reviewed a year-and-a-half worth of complaints and found the city tackles more than 5 housing violations every day.
It's been an experience, it's been an adventure.
Victoria Stanberry had the city visit her apartment. They found a leaky roof, a heater that wasn't connected properly, and broken windows, which someone had simply put a tarp over.
Are the problems fixed on that list?
No, not one.
Several serious rental issues that the city dealt with in the last 18 months were at properties that are owned or managed by one of the rental titans in town, Pike International. But a review of current issues shows that those complaints seem to be a thing of the past. Not a single open complaint in their 277 apartments.
At any point of the day, they can see any work orders that came in instantly.
Pike's property manager, Christina Rossetti, says the big change has been putting renters in touch directly with maintenance through an app they've just started using.
No longer do we have to chase the LCI around to hear what's going in our building.
As for the Greenwich Avenue property, the heat is back on, but only when it was sold. Its former landlord now living in Florida. Now these renters have to pay someone else, and phrases like this
We're gonna have to use this oven until it hopefully don't kill us.
are hopefully just a bad memory.